Call 1-888-FARMERS to switch, and you could save an average of $470 on your auto insurance. That's a lot of money in just a few minutes. With savings like that, you could be lounging on an impractical amount of ornate and overpriced throw pillows you bought for your couch. But you won't, because you're better with money than that. That's why you're calling us in the first place. Call 1-888-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July to December 2020. Underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Here is your NFL official betting preview and your free pick for Sunday Night Football. Indianapolis at Pittsburgh. Brought to you by OffshoreInsiders.com. www.offshoreinsiders.com. And remember, visit youtube.com/Offshore Insiders. We do have both NFL and college football betting previews each and every week. We do a bunch with SBR videos, so make sure you visit that as well. And we will try to have your very much beloved Bowl Trends podcast going back to the Score Phone days. Been a tradition for 35 years right here on your podcast. And please give us a high rating at iTunes or Stitcher, wherever you're listening. All right, first of all, got Indianapolis and Pittsburgh. The odds on this game sees Pittsburgh up to a 9-point favorite with a total of 50. This opened up at 7 and 47. And as we follow this, exactly 50% of the betting public betting on each side. The total, 75% betting on the game to go over the total. And we will have a free pick on this game. First of all, some trends in old Score Phone style. Indianapolis 4-0 off a straight-up win. They're 4-0 in Week 13. All these records are ATS. 4-0 against teams with a winning record, 16-5 after accumulating less than 90 yards rushing in their previous game, 24-9 after accumulating more than 250 yards passing in their previous game, 21-10 of the AFC, 33-16 after allowing less than 15 points in their previous contest. The Steelers, meanwhile, 7-0 in the month of December, 10-3 against teams with a winning record, 21-7 after allowing more than 30 points in their previous contest, 16-33 after allowing more than 350 total yards in their previous contest, but they're 1-5 overall. The underdog has covered 4 straight in the series. Some over-under trends. Indianapolis is going over 10-4 on grass, but under 8-3 following a straight-up win. Pittsburgh is going under 8-1-1 to the AFC, but they've gone over 19-9 at home against teams with a winning road record. Please remember, folks, you've got a loaded card up right now at OffshoreInsiders.com, depending on what time you're hearing this, but just visit OffshoreInsiders.com. If you get down by 1 o'clock Eastern Time, late info, the single most incredible and the most winning source for winners ever is activated for a 1 o'clock Eastern game, and nobody has won more money for you over 28.5 years than Joe Duffy's Picks, the anchor of OffshoreInsiders.com. We actually do have a free pick, Joe Duffy's Picks, on tonight's game, Pittsburgh and Indianapolis. Yeah, it is Matt Hasselbeck versus Ben Roethlisberger. Hasselbeck is 4-0 straight up as a starter. Now, remember, the Colts entered the year as one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl. They really built around, of course, Andrew Luck, but Andrew Luck had been a major disappointment this year. Now, is it because he regressed, kind of like, a Matt Ryan, a Colin Kaepernick, a long list of quarterbacks that came out like wildfire and then just regressed? Or is it because he had broken ribs or whatever? There were some media reports that he was covering up an injury. Clearly, he was not close to being 100% this year. And in reality, their better quarterback this year is Matt Hasselbeck, the 40-year-old veteran. And he is, as I said, the best quarterback the Colts have had this season. Steelers are 8th in the league in rushing, but they've been slowed down, just 119 yards rushing in their last 2 games. Ben Roethlisberger, look, there's no question he is one of the premier quarterbacks in the NFL. Nobody in their right mind could possibly dispute that. But, the older you get, the tougher it is to bounce back from injuries, and he has had more than his share of injuries this year. He's been in and out of the lineup. Don't think he is 100%. Yeah, he's got 6 scores, but he also has 4 picks over the last 3 games. This number is just way to crazy. Look, the Colts underachieved under Luck. They are better than their record says. Steelers have had more than their share of injuries, and of course, their triplets are no longer together because of injuries, and whether or not Ben Roethlisberger is 100%, I more than have my doubts, and especially with the square line move, got to go with the Indianapolis Colts in this situation. So your free pick from Joe Duffy's Picks is the Indianapolis Colts. Again, make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes or Stitcher or TuneIn or whatever. We are going to have a bunch of bowl podcasts in the very popular Score Phone style. I know a lot of people do videos and podcasts and sports betting, and they're always, these free picks and whatnot. But for those of you who like to handicap yourself, again, many of you old-timers, you have been calling our reports since the Score Phone days of the 1980s. Maybe you're a little younger than the 1990s, whatever. Enormously popular then, enormously popular now, but please cast your vote. The SEO experts tell us if you give us a good rating on iTunes or Stitcher or whatever, that'll really help us in the search results, and it's basically a vote of confidence, and it says you want more of those podcasts, and we will go wherever you direct us. So please just take a couple minutes. It's very easy to do that, either at iTunes or Stitcher, and if you're getting this on Twitter, please retweet it. If you're getting the simulcast on YouTube, please like it. All this helps us, and all this basically says to us, please give me more. If you're listening to this on the YouTube simulcast, just give us a like, retweet, however you can help us. That says you want more. Offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com.
It's a new year, and with T-Mobile, it's not about how far apart we are. It's about how close we can be. So we're bringing out our best deal. Right now, get the iPhone 12 on us on every single plan with eligible iPhone trade-in.
So I can FaceTime with my sister in Savannah.
That's right, the iPhone 12 on us on every plan. All on America's 5G leader in coverage. T-Mobile.
With 24 monthly bill credits and a new line plus tax. If you cancel, credit stop and balance on required finance agreement may be due. Contact us for well-qualified buyers. Qualifying consumer plan required. See coverage and offer details at T-Mobile.com.